Hey guys, it's Wednesday. Today's video is going up really late, but a bunch of stuff happened today, and I had to figure it out. It got late. Whatever, I'm never on time. But this week's theme is things that we do to get ready for school, like in the fall or new semesters, whatever. Well, one of the major things that I like to try to do is not panic. I get anxiety attacks and panic attacks a lot, so that and school seem to combine into this terrible mess of terribleness. The other thing, like, that is a luxury, I guess, this year is that I got to get, like, brand new shoes. And I got two pairs as one of them. I really like these ones. They're both pairs of Converse, and the other one is just a regular, like, Converse low-top sneaker. And it's also red, but it's like a bright red instead of this kind of burnt color of red, and I really like them. And shoes are good. If you need new shoes, get new shoes. I don't take notes in a notebook because I am allowed to use my laptop in all of my classes because I have a learning disability thing that allows me to use my laptop in all classes. Most university professors and college professors generally don't care if you do or do not, but some programs do have a list of, like, things that are not allowed, and a lot of the time laptops aren't in programs that I take, so I get this little form given to me by my counselor at the Student Accessibility Center, and then I get to use my laptop and I take all of my notes on my laptop, which is a lot simpler for me. And then I also have my computer-based courses, which are on the computer, so I don't even have to worry about taking notes. So I don't generally carry a notebook, though I do for French class, because it's easier for me to have some space to doodle, and I comprehend more when I'm listening than when I'm watching, so it's all good for me to have a notebook. It's really important, I think, when you're going back to school to really think about the way you learn and how is best for you, and seeing if you can't figure out a way to work with that with your school, if you have a learning disability like I do, or any various other things. I think that's really important when you're going back to school. I like, for me, it's different than going back into high school or A levels or anything because I'm in college. I'm assuming it's a bit different for Luciano being in university. Um, and I'm assuming everybody's just a little bit different. I know that having a few comfort items is always nice, like bringing a snack or bringing change to get a juice or a pop or something is always nice. If you get breaks where you're allowed to leave campus, because I know some high schools don't let you leave, but if you're allowed to leave campus, going on a break, going for a walk is always nice. These are just little things that I do throughout my day to make my days a little bit easier when I am at school. I think the best thing, and this sounds really corny, if it's your first freshman year at college, just get out there, be an extrovert. Even if you are an introvert and you don't like talking to people, just get out there, talk to someone, be like, "Hey, I'm so and so. What program are you in? What are you studying? Do you have any interests that are similar to mine?" Even if it's hard, because for me, I am an introvert, but I can put on a happy facade and be, "Hi, I'm extroverted." And really all I want to do is just sit in my house, read Harry Potter, be a Yeti, all these things. But if you can do that just for a little bit, then it's a lot easier. That's really all I can think of, because in my first few days at school, I just introduced myself to a bunch of people and found people that I liked and had common interests with. Also, don't be afraid to join a club. If there are clubs and there are open things, don't be afraid to join a club. Even if you don't think you're going to like it, you might meet someone who also hangs out in another club and introduces you to that club, and you have a good time. And don't be afraid to wander around. Don't be afraid to go looking for things. If you do get a chance to go look for where your classes are beforehand, if it's like your first time ever on this campus, do it. Try and figure out what buildings you have to go to, or at least the names of, like, buildings or the floor or anything. Just makes your life a lot easier. Like, in my school, we have one wing called the P wing, and it's actually in a totally different building, and we have to go there, and it's like, what? And my first semester at Dawson, I had a class in the P wing, and I was like, where the fuck is P? Pardon my language. And eventually I found it, and it was like, oh, cool. Awesome. I can now go to the P wing, and it's a whole other building over there. Yay! So, I hope you guys have an excellent week. I'm sorry this is up late, and I'm sorry it's like 5 minutes long. It's a direct upload, so I couldn't edit out all my everything. So, yeah, that's my video this week. Things are gonna get back to normal on the channel soon. I hope you guys have a great time, and I'll see you next Wednesday.